Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all, wherever it is that you are joining us from. It is indeed our pleasure to have you here with us tonight. Tonight, once again, we'll be having an exciting conversation, an exciting interview. I mean, I'm excited for this interview, but I think that the interviewee is also definitely excited for this so that he can also have a conversation with us. Again, we will be having another junior here with us, one that is has been the talk of the town for some time, for some while. He has represented us well. He has represented himself, his family, his school, and also his country. And we are excited to have him here with us tonight. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you, wherever it is that you are, wherever it is that you are joining us from. We are happy that you are able to be here with us. We ask that once you come on in, you just remember to share this live with someone so that someone else can also be edified by what it is that we do here at Track and Field Talknet. We ask that you also subscribe to our social medias, especially our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, my apologies, so that we can continue to do what we do here and do it to the best of our abilities. You know, there's so many great things that has been happening for the start of the 2025 season, and we are basically up on the timing of it's a boys and girls championship, an exciting championship that happens here in Jamaica for our juniors, where our juniors showcase their talents, where our juniors showcase to us the fans and to us the fanatics and to us the persons or the people who are in the space of track and field, and we are excited and we are happy that we are able to see them go and do what they do best, and also so that we are able to cheer them on and be their encouragers and all of that. And at the same time, we tend to not know who they really are off the track or what they're really about, and therefore we tend to sit behind our computers or behind our phones and everything and said, oh yeah, we like that person. But we here at Track and Field Talknet gives you the opportunity to get to know your person that you like, that you admire, that you cheer on so much and cheer on so well. So definitely tonight we will be having another great conversation. As I said, I am excited for this one. I am elated and I was so happy when it is that he accepted our request to be here with us, and happy that he chose, a time and to give us the opportunity to get to know him. And without any further ado, I speak of none other than the eagle soarer, the aggie animal guy. That's none other than Daniel Wright. Um, we are happy to have you here, Mr. Aggie Animal, Mr. Eagle yourself. How are you, Daniel? How are you
Good
doing?
night. I'm doing good. Good afternoon, by the way.
It's
I'm
night
doing
now,
great.
Daniel. No bother school me, man.
Afternoon, man.
Early. Here
Afternoon.
you know.
Good night. From 9 to 12, I think. Good
Jesus.
evening. Good evening. Yeah, I
So,
think
so I've
evening.
been saying the wrong thing. That
Well, I think so. I
that's
think
why
it's
I
evening now.
keep my little catchphrase. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you
Yeah.
wherever it is that you are joining us from. So somebody
Yeah.
of morning now, somebody of afternoon, somebody of evening, and definitely somebody of night.
Yeah.
So but I mean, you said night is nine
From
to
9 to 12.
so you say it's evening now.
Or 11. One out of them. But, yeah.
So it's evening now.
Yeah.
So evening is what time? 5 to 9?
I think afternoon is from 12 to 3. So anytime from after 3 to 7. I guess 7 to 9. I don't
Daniel,
remember, but
you
yeah,
got send
something like
send me in books,
yeah. You
Well,
can research it,
Sandy
man.
says you are correct. It is evening.
Yes,
I
evening one.
I will stick with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good I won't go wrong with that one. So whenever I come, I'm gonna say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So I don't
Yeah,
get school again and corrected because I really don't know which one it is for true though. So I guess that's why I stay with see there now. Good night to you, spiritually blessed. See, we just call night. We just call dust
yeah.
come down at night.
People say dark come down, they must say a night, but only a few might know say the correct thing. Say when I 7 now, a evening or something. When a 9,
Well,
a good
well,
night. 9 from 9 to
me
12.
Me in a few don't know the difference. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm in the few who don't know the difference. So, I mean, thank you so much for that laugh. Thank you so much for that schooling and edification. It will definitely send me into the books back. Look like I did at the back of the class when the part that I teach, because I didn't know the difference. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I never really try to learn the difference with truth. That's just the truth, you know. So I will go and learn that. I'll go and find someone to teach me the correct timings so that I will be on top of it and be right with it. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for that. So I see that you are into that sector of things. So let me just start off by saying, tell us about Daniel Wright, who Daniel Wright is. Tell me.
Well, me, Daniel Wright is a calm and very humble person. Like to smile, like to laugh. Don't like to really speak a lot, but I will laugh and smile a lot. But I'm a very calm and humble person.
You don't like to speak a lot, but you're adjusting, right?
Yeah. I
Because
will be
me,
there, but I will just be laughing and thing and so forth. But as long as I don't really know you or so forth, I mean, I'm this quiet person.
I've seen the quietness from afar, but you are confirming that you are the quiet person. So I will take that quietness. I mean, it works for some, and obviously it has been working for you and working well. So I will continue to. I'll take that. I'll take that. So what is it that you do for fun outside of track and field?
Sleep.
So Daniel, you
That's
want me
it.
to ask you a question? I'm have where me think I have way down there song from now.
Might as well. In my free time, I just sometimes surf the net, but otherwise, I don't leave home because I don't am this person that don't like crowd. So I'm more to myself sometimes. Yeah, my
So
son away. I don't know how the tracks, but I just one of them things there.
Daniel,
I
you're,
don't like the
you're
crowd. I
can
don't
I
like the excitement.
can I say you're strange in a
Probably.
good way? In a good way,
Yeah,
not a bad way,
because
but in
enough
a good
people
way.
like expect me to be like this person will like crowd because I do tracks, but from small that it's just me. I don't like the crowd, excitement and so forth. But here am I today doing track and field.
Doing track and field and I mean showcasing your talent on a you have been showcasing your talent on a big platform on I mean it's a boys and girls championship is a huge platform. It is
Yeah.
it is the it is the biggest championship that happens across the Caribbean. Um, and I mean, there are times when the national stadium is packed, it is packed, especially on those days when you will be running,
Yeah.
and the events that you do. I mean, persons are so keen into looking onto it. So I am wondering how is it that what do you do to tell yourself that okay, it's just me alone here and not all of those people, being that you
Well, I
don't like
mean,
crowd and
it's
stuff.
all it all come from training as well, mentally, physically, everything. Because like you know the amount of work you put in, so you're not gonna want nobody really a beat you when you go up on the track. So it's a case like that. You're not gonna want nobody a beat you. So you have to know say you have to prepare mentally when you go out there. Yeah.
You just do it. So let me jump the gun and ask you. As I said, it's a boys and girls championship is a huge one, but
Yeah.
you have transcended from what I would call local track and field, that's in Issa Boys and Girls Track and Field, you have represented the country. So you know you first represented yourself, you represented your school when you go to Issa Boys and Girls Championship. But when you represented the country by wearing the black, green, and gold, flying one of the spectacular flags so high, one of the greatest flags, in my opinion, so high that to be an ambassador for us on the stage of Carifta. So you have gone to Carifta, you have gone to World Under 20. You have gone to also NACA,
Naka. Yeah.
right? So how tell me about those experiences. Like differentiate all those three experiences for me. What were they like?
Well, it's always a pleasure to represent a country, waving the flag high and so forth. But I think after a while we get used to it. So actually the character games that I went was in Jamaica. So at that time at the trials I came third, but all season I was doing good. But at the trials I came third. So I didn't really make the team, but eventually they brought me. When they brought me, it was like a last minute call. It was the one that held in Jamaica. So it was
Right.
like a last minute call and I went there, but when I went there, it was like the number, the bib number, they couldn't get me a bib number, so I didn't run at that character. But other experiences like knockout, well, I don't want to really speak about knockout because it brings memories. So,
I still don't really
but I
want
will
to
share
chat
the
for it.
memories. So it was like I wanted to run 49 from that time. So I told myself because like the all comers meet. I went to the all comers meet and I run 50 points something. Yeah. Don't remember what time, but around 50 points. So I was like 2 months away and I was like, yeah, I'm going to run 49. So I was excited. Went out there and test the first hurdle, clear the first hurdle, and started to say marks, set, go. Went out really hard, and I slapped the hurdle. And I thank God I'm here now because it was really, when you see the drop, it was really like traumatic because I fell on my neck twists and so forth, got a lot of cuts and so forth. So I don't really like to speak about that one because it brings memories, but I went out there, I redeemed myself in the sprint hurdles because I won the sprint hurdles. Yeah,
Yes.
I won. And we're under 20 now. That season was long. Not gonna lie, the season was long because I was competing from December straight to August. So it's non-stop competition for me and I was a bit tired, but as the captain of the team, I have to sail the ship. Went out
The still
there.
the ship you have to leave from the front.
Yeah, because I captained that team and I went out there. I really wanted to make the finals, but I made the finals, but I was wanting like I want a medal. Yeah. Did want a medal and unfortunately I didn't get the medal, but I'm still grateful that I made it into the top eight.
Okay, understood. I mean, one of the things that you just said is that as the captain of the team, in spite of how you felt, in spite of how long that season was for
Yeah.
you, you wanted to sail the ship. You wanted to lead from the front, even though you know what your body was feeling. And that for me speaks great volume. That for me speaks great things because at times we don't tend to realize that even though we may not be at the place that we want to be, but
Yeah.
being the person that we are, we still have to stand up and fly that flag high and sail that ship, as you rightfully said, no matter what comes what may, and then deal with whatever else comes after that. So I applaud you for that. I applaud you for understanding your duty or your task at that time, and knowing that it wasn't fully all about you, but it was all about the team and the persons that are around you and who it is that you are leading and being there with. You spoke about being home and resting. One of my questions for you is, what do you think is most important, dieting as an athlete, dieting or resting?
Well, both because you have to eat right as well. You have to ensure that you're resting as well. So both.
So, as an athlete, we know that both is important, but if you had to choose which one would get the nod over the other, is there one that would get the nod over the other?
Well, definitely the food because you need fluid. I mean, it's natural common sense as well. You're going to need food because that's what going to give you the energy to go out again, train, you know? So definitely the food.
Definitely the food.
Yeah.
The long season for you, what also included pens. How has your pens? I know you have been on more than one pens team with Eagles. How
Yeah.
has your pens experience been for you, and how has it shaped you into what you are now?
Well, if we got Mr. Riley still, like with the knowledge of Mr. Riley, like experience and so forth, experience a lot. So he always get us ready, right time, and know what to do to get us ready because we have to like get a lot of things in place, like warm clothing, heat rub, and so forth. So Mr. Riley always get us right. So I mean it depends. It's cold. I'm not a fan of the cold because I don't really like it. You know, come from Jamaica, so you get me. But I don't like the cold. Every time I like breathe, like my chest always it feel away.
Like it's tying up?
Yeah, I don't really like the feeling. That are the main reason like why me I go Florida too because me I go University of Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So,
the weather terrible.
so the weather played a high deciding factor of you choosing University of Florida then.
Yeah.
What was it though other than the weather that let you chose University of Florida?
So like based on my research and so forth, like they have a great program there, great coaches as well, and it was really things like the playing fear. Like you're gonna want to come back to your yard and things, so see you're not gonna look on the playing field then because a whole heap of little research doing. You don't know
When
where
you
you
say
do
when you
so.
get homesick, quick and fast.
Yeah, say quick
Just say,
one
give me a
plane
minute.
reach on me yard.
Say, give me a minute. And you're
Quick,
back
quick
home to
reach on me
mommy.
yard. So my
Quick, quick, you're
second choice, yeah, my second choice was USC as well because my mama tell you say, you're not the fun of the cold. You know,
right.
want the somewhere hot. So USC was the second option. But when I look on the plane ticket, then me I say, no man. Look on 15 bills, me I say, mm-mm. You know,
15
so
is
walk
all
over
depends
come here,
on.
me I look on $1,500. I mean, the school will cover it like that are only like if you come trials and so forth. But I look on time, I say 15 bills. I say, no man, too much money that and it is too far too. Cause like me I go on a visit and we take the visit and it take me almost half a day for reach. Me I say, no man. That was really a turn off still, you know. Like, I did really like the visit. I enjoy everything about the visit. I never have nothing what I dislike because the coaches them did show me great vibes. Like, I they like them energy and thing. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm go Florida.
So, Shauna said, congratulations to you
Thank you.
in everything. And we here at Track and Fields.net says, congratulations to you in choosing University of Florida for your own reason and for the main reason of, of the weather, because you don't like the cold one. And two, quick and easy. When you know you feel
Yeah.
homesick, quick and easy, run home to mommy,
Hey,
jump in the bed.
the mother them still them call on your phone every minute they miss you and things. And I'm my mother that so she'll call me
Speak about
24/7.
your mommy, because your mommy is like that, right? So that's why I said, quick and fast. You're back home to mommy, right in the bed until it is time. You say, Mom, my flight
Yeah.
leaves in the next hour. And then she start panicking again, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be without you another time. But I'm sure she will get used to it. You both will get used to it, understanding that it is for the best. So congratulations on that. So my next question to you: you chose University of Florida. What is your educational pathway along that line outside of the athletics aspect?
Well, I haven't decided, but I'm looking at a few major right now. But the major that I really want to do, or think I might do, is construction management. Yeah, I don't think I would like. Let me not say that part, but sports, anything with sports, I don't want to do in college because, like, I want a degree that after college it can really help me. But not saying that the sports degree won't help me, but getting a degree that like can market my figures
That
high
is
and so
marketable.
forth.
You want
Yeah,
something that is marketable
yeah,
outside of track and field.
yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. I really like science subjects and social science. So I was looking at environmental science as well. But the real thing now, I don't really want to like put pressure on myself. So I don't want to choose something that's going to be hard. You have to balance to school and the tracks. So I'm just looking at construction management for now.
Okay. So Shauna again says that's where Grant Holloway and Grace Stark trains. So it's an excellent choice for you to choose University of Florida. So who knows? You may just be in the company of some greats also. So you said that the the choices that you are looking at, but however you feel like you will be more aligned to construction management because of the workload. You don't want to do the workload. So my question is, how is it currently that you manage your timing between schoolwork and tracks training? How is that going? How does that go for you, or how has that been for you?
Well, as a student athlete, not an athlete student, it's very hard because sometimes like even in level grade, you have to like upper do the SBA them because like teacher them like last say, they want it by this day. Even though sometimes in the market by that day, but they want a physical copy and so forth. So you have to make sure so you get them good thing like done on time. So it really while um level grade CXC time, it is hard because like sometimes like then they put you in a groups like for some of the subject then, but some of the subject then was individual. So you that have this person do that part there, the IA, you do that part there. So it is kinda easier that way. But it kind of rough because I'm still a do it now. I probably do it for the next 5 years.
Because I mean, when it comes to schoolwork and training, it really requires you figuring out how to balance it, as you rightfully
Yeah.
said. That I mean,
And you have to have good time management as well.
so that's why you're going to construction management. You're in management part. Management part will help you to basically materialize both together. Because as you rightfully said, you are a student. I love the way you put it. You said you are a student athlete. So
Yeah.
therefore you do understand the task at hand, that at the end of the day, as you said before, you want something that can also be used after achieving the athletic part of it, but also able for you to be help you to market yourself, that is marketable. So you'll have both of them, and then you're able to decide which way to go after your 4 or your 5 years in which it is that you do it. Should could I then say, based on your thought space and your thinking, that you see track and field in either your short-term goals or your long-term goals?
Well, it all depends. It all depends. I mean, we can go college, can run a fast time, get a contract. But for now, I think it might be a long term thing. Yeah,
Think it will be a long term thing.
yeah.
Okay. So I get to know Daniel off the track just a little bit just now. How is your 2025 season looking for you? I mean, we're just 2 weeks away from it's a boys and girls championship, but how is it looking for you when you sit down in your room, penning it out? How is it looking for you?
Well, good. That's it. Good. This season I really like ran more 400s. Well, I only ran two 400s still, but based on like the effort that I'm giving in the 400, like I learned the event more. Like each race, I learned more and more because, like, earlies was my event. Is my event. The 4Bs was just a next option. So learning the 400 more, I really run it more. I get to like it more as well. But otherwise, it's looking good. It's looking good.
It's looking good.
And I'm hoping to have a wonderful champs. It's my last champs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really about like going out there breaking records. It's just like being like in people memory. Like Daniel Wright of Excel say, yeah man, that you man, you know? So it's really like that, just going out there enjoying myself.
You're just going out there and enjoy yourself. I mean, that is you crush my condo on my question. You just capitalize on it and just eat my question up right there and then. But the fact that you said you want to make memories for your last champs. I mean, you have already made your name where persons do remember your name, whether you are on the track or not, because like when persons do not see you on the track, then they're like, but where's that Excelsior guy? Where's Daniel Wright? I mean,
True.
your name is something. And if you just didn't say that the 400, for me, if you just didn't say that the 400 was, even though I know you as a hurdles person, but
Yeah.
what you have also done or achieved in the flat four speaks volume. And it is something to be proud of, even though, as you said, you are growing to love it. So
Yeah.
therefore leads me to ask the question. You do the flat four, you do the four hurdles, and you do the 110 hurdles. Which is your preferred one? If you had to choose one, which is your preferred, your favorite? Like, that's my event.
The 400 meters.
Why?
Well, based on like my thinking and analysis, it's like things that are achieved in the event. So I think that's why it be my favorite. Yeah. And I think it's my best event as well. Yeah, it's my best event.
Your four. Do you say your four hurdles is your best event because it is what you started out with, or because
Well,
it is
actually, I started sprint hurdles.
right? So,
Yeah.
but you have made your name also in the sprint hurdles. So, but it's you who feels it though. But I mean, 400-meter hurdles is a good one. Also, it is very competitive, and you, as rightfully so, you have placed yourself in it and placed yourself and your name for one to be remembered. BJ is asking, what event are you planning on doing for champs? Is it the 110 hurdles and the four hurdles, or the flat four and the four hurdles, or the 110 and the four meters?
Well, me and
It
coach
has not yet
started still.
decided.
No, when I decided.
It have not yet. BJ, he has not yet decided. He has not yet decided. So I guess BJ in like a week and a half, when it is that the lineup goes out, a week and a half exactly, then we will see where it is that he will be lining up and stuff. He's going to leave us in suspense for that because he says he don't know it as yet. What made you fall in love with track and field?
Well, I mean, you always like have some great athletes pass through your school and so forth.
Right.
So like in seventh grade, I wasn't really the type of person nobody would know or something or know that I would be so great. Probably my coach would know. Only person that. But I mean, past athletes from the school, like, what you're gonna say? I wanna be like that person there. You get me? So that really make me fall in love with it and they come off like seventh grade, I got champs, but we never run. So they never make the finals. A 4x1 I did for run and but it really want like an individual spot. So I come back the next year, train. Like only a few might know and see it, but Excelsior have a different program. So like the man them like from class 3 and 4, class 2, first year 2, you don't really see them like running fast as other athletes because you don't want to run fast too early. I'm see that like enough time. Enough time. So the man them run early, run fast early. Like when them reach class 2, class 1, the same man them what them did a beat in them younger days.
Come back and
Him
beat them.
can't beat them. So you don't want really run too fast, too early. So Excelsior have the right program, but everybody want go KC, Calabar, JC, Woolmars, and you name it. What do you want to come Excelsior? But
No, but
only
Excelsior,
some
but
smart
Excelsior has
people would I
produced,
say.
but Excelsior has produced some great athletes like yourself. I mean,
Exactly.
you
But
have Akiva
yeah, but
Nugent, you
yeah,
have
we know them produce great athletes, but yeah, continue. Oh, you make me talk?
yes. So I mean, I do understand. Sheldon says, "Welcome, Daniel. Keep on being an extraordinary athlete." There goes your word, you know. So Sheldon gave you the word there, an extraordinary athlete. So I mean, you may not think that persons may be seeing you, but people are seeing you, and as I said, rightfully so. Whether or not you are on the track, you are at times missed because your name, you have put yourself in that place in your events that you do, and make your name known. So you're an extraordinary athlete. I like that word, Shalon. That's very much the great word for that. If you didn't do track and field, what sport would you have done?
Cricket. Cricket.
Cricket?
Like,
Cricket.
when I did young, everybody think I could be cricketer. Like,
Why?
I can play football too. Can play cricket. Actually, I win under 14 cricket at Excelsior.
So this so is lucky it's a privilege, not lucky. Let me say stop with that. It's a privilege to have you athletes. I mean, come into track and field into this space for us to be able to celebrate and watch you guys with your talent because you for one does you are multifaceted. Take away the athletes and stuff, but you're multifaceted, and your events are not they're not the sprint events per se. Outside of the 110 hurdles, we have you doing the flat four, the four hurdles, and you do the 110 meters, which you also run on Excelsior 4x4 team. And if my memory serves me correct, I think I've seen you run 4x1 before.
Yeah.
Then I mean, if you did stay over the cricket part over there, so we and the world wouldn't have known that. I mean, this side of you exists. So we're happy that you eased over into track and field and come and show us your talent as extraordinary as you are. So continue definitely doing what you're doing and continue to expound on your talent and grow your talent and learn your skill and harness that skill so that we continue to see this brewing talent that you have shine out brightly and shine right out to the forefront. Who knows? We definitely may just be seeing you wearing that black, green, and gold in the long future based on your lining of what it is that you are planning for your life. So we are happy for that. I, as I rightfully said a while ago, I seen you run on a 4x1 team. You have
Yeah.
done so on numerous occasions. You have done so on a 4x4 team. We have watched Excelsior 4x4 team, one pence. What was that feeling like? What
Well,
was that feeling like?
actually, one year, like it's two final. So I think it's a champion, the championship of America, and the other one. I don't really remember, but we won both. But last year, I was on the team that won. I ran 4x4. So we really had two good teams for the 4x1 and 4x4. So I think coach decided that just I make me run one because the rest of man them did actually fast and could have win without me. So we did run the 4x4, but winning at Pence when I won the year, it was a great feeling because a school like Excel, so when body not really look for the nothing, actually do something. So it was a great feeling.
It's
And seeing the boys won last year, I was really happy. Like that it motivate me and drive me for go out there, like for win the 4x4. But unfortunately we didn't win. But that's one of them things. Like.
Sheldon throw his question at you. Here comes your 110 hurdles question. Sheldon says, Daniel, how do you keep focus in the 110 hurdles, especially running from the middle lanes? I mean, you
Well,
run from middle lane, you're a star, you know. So, come, I will see you run
so
from middle lane regular. So, talk to it.
like the one thing now, it's like it take whole heap of concentration. So you have to get everything right. It's a very quick race, and you have to repeat the action in like 10 times. You know what 10 hurdles? So you have to repeat the action 10 times. So even if a man run up on you, you have to just know say you in the game, you have to focus. It's a really focused race because you know what obstacles you have go for, you have to like focus on what you do. But yeah, you just have to keep like keep focus now. As I said before, coach always tell me like it's the same action 10 times. So you just have to repeat the action 10 times. From you do that, it will be fine.
Is there a ritual that you do when you come to that line? So you are in a championship final, you are at the finals, whether it be flat four hurdles or the 110-meter hurdles. What is it that you do to keep yourself in the space or in the time?
Well, a technique that I learned and coach taught me as well is like if you're feeling like any type of nerves feeling and so forth, you take 3 deep breaths. So you like yeah, 3 deep breaths, but yeah, that's it.
How do you regain back that focus when it is that you are called to the line, starter called you out to the line, set, and you're down, boom, you hear the gun goes and everybody's gone. But yet still you're boom, boom, one or two come back, we're coming back. How do you regain back that focus and reset to know that, listen, that happened, we are now back at this again? Is it harder to get back into that space? What happens then?
Well, no, because as I said before, it's a race like you have to keep focus. So it's like visualization as well because you have to visualize. So like anything can happen. Like when you have visualize, you have to visualize everything. Visualize say somebody can fast start, this person can have a bad race or not really saying that you're wishing that on your competitors, but certain things like you have control over like not saying you have control over like things happening, but it's all visualization and telling yourself you can do it. Because as I said, it's a very race that you have to focus. The race that you have to focus.
Okay. As a junior athlete, currently,
Mm.
moving soon to be out of ISA Boys and Girls Championships, what is the one thing that you would love to see happen differently that is currently not in the space of ISA Boys and Girls Championship that you think would make it better?
Well, if you think good in one day, I think we have to come back to that. Yeah,
I
I
think I
think
have to come back to that
yeah,
question.
it's a very good question. Like that's the one we have to think.
Understood. Understood. Is there any athlete that you have said, I would love to compete either against or with that athlete?
Yeah. Rai Benjamin, Grant Alloway, um, yeah, for now those two.
What are, so that's the two hurdlers, But
Yeah.
then
Oh, I want
Roy.
a four bills personal.
No, no, not necessarily. I'm just asking. I mean,
Yeah.
because Roy does both. Because Roy is a you. I mean, Roy is a you.
Yeah,
And
like you remind me of myself too.
DeAndre Daly said big league.
You man, big up man like DeAndre Daly, man.
Right? I mean, the name you chose. I mean, when you said Roy Benjamin, I'm like, you are looking at yourself because Roy does the four hurdles and also does the four flat. I mean,
Yeah.
just not you don't tend to see Roy do it competitively, a lot of times, but then you tend to see Roy run a 4x4. He ran that 4x4 leg at Olympics, and you does the same thing too. Where you do the four hurdles, you do the flat four, and you run 4x4. So when you said that name, I smiled because I'm like, the to wanting to compete against someone who does the same thing that you do
Mhm.
is big. It's big. It is indeed big. It is indeed big. Sheldon is asking, how is the camaraderie among athletes from other schools? Like when you go to competitions, how is that camaraderie for you? I think that's a
Well,
very good question.
you know, when you go track meet, you go for run. You know, go for talk to no friend. But I mean, like with the national program, like making teams, eventually and people are gonna turn friend. But you have to know yourself, say, when you come for run, a time for run. When a time for talk, a time for talk. So I choose like the friendship is different from the chat because you're not gonna really want a man to talk to you and someone will just come around if you draw your energy and talk you out and just get in your head and if you're not mentally strong, you lose it.
You speak of mentally strong. So how is it that you cope with, I mean, this generation of of juniors or of males and females tend to be all into social media. So my question is, how do you cope with the noise of social media or the noise that is out there? How do you block that out? How do you work with it? Persons are going to speak. So how it is that if you see whether it be a positive or a negative comment, wherever it is that is made, how do you take that in and deal with it?
Uh, I mean, people are gonna always talk. They gonna talk bad, they gonna talk good. And you dealing with that now. So it's like, as I say, you have to have time management. You have to know you have certain little things where you put in place. So you're not gonna want to get up every day, dip on social media, Instagram to be exact, a scroll, a scroll. Uh, say you're injured now, and you see a man run all 45 or so. Yeah, like that will go get to you, Cause you gonna say, John, if me did anything, I could have run. And you get me, I say? So like taking a break from the media is good as well. Like you can set a time and say, all right, because all me do it, like me come, I say, all right, probably me just do 3 to 5 hours Instagram today. Like that just one time. or like break it down into parts. So like either they home now. I say, alright, by what time now? Say by 9 o'clock. Come off for the media. Just probably play a little video game or something.
Oh, okay. Who is your favorite athlete, whether it be male or female?
Ah, well, I like Grant Holloway.
So
I
you're one
like
that's
Grant.
stick in you're stick in your zone.
Yeah, I like Grant. People them
Why?
probably bash me and say, oh, me I choose a US athlete.
No, I mean if you're US athletes, I mean is who you see as someone as your favorite, and that's what it is. You have a man of
Mhm.
your own, and it is
Well, the two name them I'm call like them actually my favorite athlete because as I say like Roy remind me of myself because like of the same dominant leg as well. So
so
things
because
like
you
that.
said Roy, not Roy, because you said Grant Holloway, I'm gonna come back right there to your 110-meter hurdles, right? And
Mm.
I'm gonna give you two names, and I want you to tell me what comes to your mind when you hear those two names. Daron
Alright.
Robles.
Uh try find the right word to describe him. I don't want to say cheater, because the last time watch a race to him when I see him box off on one hand. But actually, I have a picture with him. Um, try find the right word.
Alright, so I'll leave you with that one. I'll leave you with that one. I know I caught you off guard, but I'll leave you with that.
Yeah,
Lu Zhang.
great athlete. Because
Great.
actually, that's Darren Robles actually slapping on saying I get the gold medal. Yeah, and actually, he did have the world record too at one
Yes.
point. Yeah.
Yes. Whew. So I ask you about those, but I'm still going to ask you again. I'm going to call a few more names. Omar McLeod, what comes to mind?
He seems to be a jovial person. So jovial.
Jovial. What do you think of him in terms of Omar McLeod being Jamaica's Olympian world champion? Someone who has
Well,
done that.
it's actually good. Like looking on him, like the height, height make a really difference in the hurdle because if you're a short person, say you have to you have to get up the cliff up the lead leg and so forth. So him doing that is like really good to see, like someone short winning, even going under
13.
13 seconds. That's really good.
Kirani James,
Kieran James, goat. Like you have to
Go-
give him props. Yeah,
the GOAT.
yeah. Like like the other day, what was that? Olympics. That was the only Olympics he never medal. Every Olympics, every World Championship that he run, medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even after he came back from
Yeah.
his illness, he still. So I agree with that word, the GOAT. Interesting, very much interesting. So you have already named an athlete that you would like to compete with or against, which is two of your favorite athletes. I want you to. Is there any records that you would love to see go in 2025, whether it be on the junior side or on the senior side?
For Jamaica or
For,
overall.
for Jamaica. For Jamaica on the junior side, and then overall on the senior side.
Before the record,
4 hurdles on the junior side.
yeah. The
Okay.
senior side now. Uh, you can't really say the bigs are the two bigs. Because I don't see nobody really did it for push the thing for block it. But so I take out them two. Day.
That is the bills are the two bills what for the male or female?
Oh, for the male.
No, ma what part? I think for me, I kind of park it for now.
Yeah,
When
they
it
know one different league.
yeah, when it happens, it happens. It's not like I can't put a time on the male 102 going. Um, when it for me when it happens, it happens.
Yeah. What would I say? The long jump. The long jump.
Interesting. Realize you juniors seemingly to look like you enjoy watching the field events. That's rather interesting. I appreciate that. I feel like field
Well,
events lets you get
I'm observant as well. So me there, so like me see everything what go on about. You get me? I see. Yeah, me see everything what go on.
so I'm going to play my fantasy game with you because you have ran on a 4x1 team for Excelsior.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to create for me fantasy your fantasy 4x1 your fantasy 4x1 junior team, both male and female, and also fantasy 4x1 senior male and female for me. And if it is that you feel like you're up to it, you could give me how you would put them in line.
Alright, so we go back in a champs time, right?
Not current athletes, sir.
Current athlete.
Current
Current.
athletes.
No. Oh.
It is too easy for us to go back in time and build
Yeah.
those teams.
Oh, a simple bill like them one. So right now, um Steve is in a Calabar out of the blocks.
Okay.
Mm, Gary Card, backstretch.
Okay.
It's really like it's very easy good play.
You just said easy, so
Wait, no, me have to make sure it's the line up. You get me?
okay, Stevenson to card.
Um, yeah, let's keep the third leg. May I come back to the third leg, but the anchor leg, probably that key. Ricky me read from Excelsior.
Well, I knew that you would have done that.
Yeah, me have to put in my teammate them thing. I'll put in a one. As a 10-3 man, I have to do it too. And third leg kind of sticky, you know. Only per man did it. But you got to have reserve. So my reserve, me that have Shaquille.
So if I have the reserve and not have the third leg yet,
Yeah, no, me a find him, man. Me a find him.
good. Daniel got a reserve, you know?
And me that give weird.
Wait on the third leg.
Yeah.
Wait on the third leg and not on the second leg. I'm just asking. Switching
Yeah.
card from Wade.
No, card that be second gear, nine only the third it.
Oh, wait on the third leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know you have to keep a man did it. No, you know, Shaquille, good friend still, but now put him over my team yet.
So
Yeah, well,
You put Shaq as a reserve.
yeah.
Alright. Not a bad team. Just in case, reserve just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Females?
So now, that Cree. Well, I'm not getting the order, but Dacry
Okay.
Douglas. Dacry Douglas. Um, this girl from Edwin. Armstrong.
Okay.
And she live in a high school, I think, but that's a theory language. I try to find her next week. So we have Douglas Dacry.
You have Dockery, you have Douglas, you have Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Like it.
Man, it's much on the girl's side, you know.
Why? Thank God you are not your coach. Because that job has been has been your coach's duty for a long while, and he has been doing great. BJ said Armstrong is not a junior.
For real. So me have to go pick again.
And so DeAndre help you out until he said Turlong still a junior. But Turlong
Yeah.
not running now. That's what he's saying because she's injured.
No,
See,
me don't know that. Me don't know that.
but
But
no, you said Turlong not in school. That's what you said?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, he said Turlong not in school, DeAndre. See them help you out with a shoot name for you there. Sandra said Wolf. BJ said East.
Yeah, but I think about Wolf too. What did I think about Wolf?
All right, so like how they tell us you have to take out Armstrong now. So you still have two now.
Yeah, so I can go with Terrell and Wolf.
Okay, Turlong at TT and Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So is it so the 4x1 scene as gonna be hard or rough or in
Yes.
that easier?
You know you have to have Kishi. A whole heap of senior man did it. Oh, no man. That one they got hard to pick. That one they
But
got hard to pick. Cause a whole heap of senior did it.
what about
With
Jonah did it too?
potential.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
we are talking at high school. So I me but definitely I got have civil,
Mm-hmm.
Kishian. Civil Kishian. Me I tell you say a whole heap of money, you know. Civil Kishian. Wait, Akeem Blake look good too. So me I put him in, Akeem Blake.
Okay.
And one more pick. That me I tell you say a whole heap of money. Whole heap of money did it. But me I go with DeAndre Daly on the anchor pick. Cause them man they know for run the anchor like and run past one.
Mr.
But just have to go,
Daly.
yeah,
Mr.
me have to go put
Daly.
him over and see him cause me really, oh, you all have, so me I tell you,
Miss,
holy for man.
no, I'll keep your names. I just have one thing to say to Mr. Daly. Mr. Daly, I want you to know that 90% of these persons that you have also been listening to know that you're on their legs, their ankle legs running. So make it happen, no? Make it happen.
Yeah, although,
Himself, third person pick that exact lineup. Make it
yeah,
happen.
yeah man, you know for
Materialize
the,
it.
you know for the, but with DeAndre Daly, you know, it might be a little bit rough knowing I'm first year out of the junior thing, so you know, so you have to step up against the big man himself. When I say him can do it, but like the level of experience other man them have with that, you get me? But me, I look forward to the Andre Daly man.
Didi, a lot of us is looking forward to seeing you on that relay team. So, we are materializing it. And him said the work, him a put in the work, so we see it materialize. So I'm happy that he has been seeing that. A couple people,
But
well,
as me I say, a whole heap of athletes, car.
it's a lot. It is
Yeah,
a
a whole
lot.
heap.
It is a lot. So build the female for me now.
Female, you know, you have the twin. I don't really know them different still, you know. And one them different.
Or you had one when Tia went to Olympics, and Tina is the
Yeah.
world junior.
Tia.
So
Tia.
Tia, all right. So that was just helping you
Tia.
out so you know the difference.
Tia, Shelly, Sherika, and Elaine. I think that one is pretty simple. Yeah, that's the easiest one.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Being that you are a 400-meter runner, right? Flat four
Yeah.
runner, also, and you run 4x4, you run 4x1. Sherika Jackson is a flat 400 runner. She's now a 1-2 sprinter. She runs 4x4 and she runs 4x1. Do you think she is fitted for the second leg or ankle leg? Just just a question.
Anchor leg.
You think she's fitted for an ankle leg?
Yeah, you see, it's when you do the four bills double, well, the four bills, and you step down to sprint, and I know now, man. And like with she, it'll come like with more tapping speed.
All right.
So definitely the anchor leg.
I'm going to let you create your favorite of it all, the 4x4.
With the junior,
Whichever choose your choice. So you want to create both the juniors and seniors? I'll take it. Love to hear that.
alright. So me I go with me, Rose, Touch Mark is why, and one more man. um, DeMarco Bennett.
Oh, the one that roll off for you? Roll off quick and fast,
DeMarco
DJ
Bennett.
said Bramwell.
Well, that be a sticky one between him and DeMarco still. But if a man faster than a man, faster than a man. You get me? I'm not say DeMarco faster than Bramwell. I'm not say Bramwell faster than DeMarco. You get me? But yeah, man, I have to put my teammates in it too.
Jada says they saw that coming. Jada, I'm not sure if you're a female or a male. My apologies if I'm referring to you incorrectly. But Jada said, I saw that coming. Saw that coming. One thing with you, you Excel Sorian, Afi,
Yeah.
Afi.
We can meet if we did interview other. I see interview somebody from William Nib. You might interview, you might put in a William Nib, man. I like me, I tell.
Well, I mean, listen, I interviewed Tavane Stewart. And Tavane never left the Andrew in combo.
So that me I
So,
show you.
so
That me
I
I show you.
understand. I understand. I understand. Douglas said the marker, I'm boy that. So I guess you're choosing right. I mean, yourself, Rose of KC, Taj Marquis White of Kingston College, and adding the marker is a good option. It's a good choice. Once placed in the right order, as you rightfully said, order counts and stuff. So it makes sense. So you're going to create the female or you're going to create the seniors?
Female now. The female them not like run still, Nah, go around that. Yeah. But them not like on the 4x4. 4x4 are different type of thing. But my pick, Junior, Abigail Campbell,
You knock me door. Abigail Campbell.
um, Fletcher,
Mm-hmm.
Kellyanne Carr,
Mm-hmm.
one through Douglas on it, but I put her on the 4x1 already. So I not get too much
I
duty.
was gonna ask you when you put her on the 4x1 if you mean you never gonna put her on the 4x4, but you kept her on the 4x1.
Yeah,
So
she have her duty already. One more
BJ
duty.
says Skylar.
Well, this mama understand. Well, she a Jamaican now. That last time she never get to really compete still, you know. Me a little
She
thing did
didn't
go
get to
on.
compete because of
Yeah.
circumstances, but we're
Yeah.
hoping that.
Me that call her for true because like she had the fastest one out of all of them still, so you know we have to have her on the team.
Okay. Males, senior. Like how you said, the females don't like run 4x4. I just give you the males and leave you at that.
No, but a fox. If you tell them say them have 4x4, they might tell you say you know want run. Them bullies start talk ball for pay when they don't.
When I get when I interview someone else, especially someone, I'm going to ask Jenny, I'm going to ask the question. For true, I'm going to ask the question. This is new to me, so I'm going to ask the question.
Them I don't know if I saw the senior woman name still, but the high
But
school girl name. Oh God man.
the juniors are like that. Okay, I'll take that. So, made the 4x4 male team.
Alright. Yeah, put bonds on it.
Okay,
Dungeon bonds.
Zandrian Barnes.
Russian Clarke.
Okay, don't hurt me head fever and I deal.
Um where's. You know, you have some really good athletes for run different from the 4x4 or they run them flat four still. And not everybody really know for run it, you know.
That's true.
So if we really look, so we have Barnes, Clarke. May I go with Powell, Javon Powell.
Javon Powell.
Yeah, as a Florida man, you
I,
know for
I,
the
I was about to ask you. DeAndre, I try help you out and ask you about the world champion.
problem him put me in, you know.
Repeat?
May I say a
Oh,
problem him
problem he
put
want to put
me.
in. DeAndre will talk to you off the ear.
Um,
Watson, you might ask him about Watson. Somebody ask him about Big Boy.
yeah,
Allow him to choose,
I really
please.
like oh big boy run still, you know, like in aggression and thing. You can see my very aggressive person. But no one include. What's you know, like we know him have injuries and thing. What me attack like athlete way. I not choose Watson. I not put Watson on a team.
DeAndre is not choosing a pick. Osh, not tonight.
So we have Powell,
You have
Barnes,
Barnes,
Clarke,
Clark, and Powell.
Sean Bailey.
Take long. Like, you can't really name though.
Yeah, Sean Bailey.
Okay. All right. I'll
But
give
if
that
we
to
say
you.
if we say that prime like prime, like when man them in them prime, me I go with Nathan Allen, Bloomfield, Taylor, Duncan man. Yeah,
Prime.
that's how
When
I
they
did
mean in
super.
prime.
Yeah, that's how I did a super.
Aggressive and grab it back and go.
That's
Get
how
the
I did
work
a
done.
super.
Foot drop down pan. Drop the foot down pan the chevron then just let loose.
Mhm.
Got to go. Something have to die. Agree. Have to die. So I want to tell you thanks so much for accepting our little conversation, our little talks. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming on and giving us some time to get to know you, to get to know that you are, you like to be into
Alone.
yourself. You're an introvert, like to be alone. You want to do construction management, and you one of the things that you consider to be a great thing too is that you're a student at first and an athlete after. You're a student athlete, and that for me speaks volume. So we do appreciate that, hearing that from you. And we here at Track and Field Totnet want to wish you all the best for 2025 season, for what is to come in the next 2 weeks, and also definitely congratulate you again on going to be going off to University of Florida after all of this. And to we hope that you will materialize and manifest all that you want for yourself, and so that other great things will come. We hope to see you again docking the black, green, and gold when it is that it is your timing that you are ready to do that. We hope to see you again. Who knows? Maybe running on a 4x4, or even doing your favorite. It was indeed a great conversation, and we want to wish you all the best for 2025 and all the best for the future. We thank you so much for being here. And do not be a stranger to us, because we love having conversations over here.
Yeah, thanks.
Definitely. So thank you so much again. Have yourself a good night.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you. So thank you so much again, family, for being here with us, for just allowing us to have the conversation as we normally do. We appreciate you being here with us. If it is that you have not yet follow us on our YouTube channel, we ask you to remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also subscribe to our socials. We thank you all for being here with us, and for helping us to just continue to grow together, to learn together, and also to get to know our athletes, and to also get to understand the thing that we like, which is track and field. If it is that you are already home, we wish that you will continue to be safe. If it is that you are on the road, we ask that you continue to be safe. And if it is that you're driving, please remember to be safe at all times. We thank you so much, wherever it is that you joined us from, or wherever it is, and whenever it is that you will be watching this live again. We appreciate it all. We thank you all for being here. We thank Sandy for being here. We thank Spiritual Bless for being here. We thank Shauna for being here, persons who we have seen showed up and have conversation with us. Nick, big up yourself always. BJ, you know that you are welcome always. Yarrow, Purple, definitely. Sheldon, always. Definitely, as I said, Sheldon, I just want you all to know, and also to remember, that Wednesday night we will be speaking with the other Daniel. So Wednesday night show will be with Daniel Clarke of Kingston College. Here, same place, definitely at 7:30 p.m. We will be talking to Daniel Clarke from Kingston College. So please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also to click the notification bell so that you don't miss the lives that we will be showing out, that we will be having. DeAndre Daly, you're always welcome over here. Our family welcomes you all the time, and we thank you so much for taking a time out to just join us Monday nights when we have our lives, and being here to have conversation with us. Stinger, thank you so much for being here with us also. Douglas Williams, Shalenthia, we thank you for being here with us also tonight. If it is that you are new to our platform or new to our family, we say welcome. We say continue to be safe, and you have yourself a great night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all, wherever it is that you are joining us from. Please remember to stay safe, and also to click the notification bell so that you will be notified when it is that we go live again. Remember that Wednesday night at 7:30, we will be live here with Daniel Clarke of Kingston College, the man who has just run and equaled the champs record with 13:06. Daniel Clarke from Kingston College will be here with us on Wednesday night. Thank you so much.